This film explains how the true life story of John Healey inspired the 5asideCHESS Wingman Programme. His journey shows you how it takes an insider to help an insider. In 2021, during the COVID lockdown, 5asideCHESS received over 450 letters from prisoners in 108 prisons in response to articles in Inside Time.
Although this film focuses on prisons, we hope you will see how a local champion can bring huge benefits to your personal, education or work community. A wingman's job is to build connection simply through playing, teaching and chatting.
Inspired by the real-life story of John Healey, the 5asideCHESS Wingman Programme trains wingmen to use a short version of chess as a tool to play, teach, chat, listen and signpost. John was a violent alcoholic by the age of 15 and was in and out of prison countless times between then and when he turned 30, returning to the same streets, the same contacts and the same issues each time he was released. No amount of help made any difference until eventually, in Pentonville in 1972, Harry the Fox, a fellow prisoner, or John's wingman as we like to call him, said to him, "Listen up mate, you're smarter than this. You need to learn to play the game." Harry taught John how to play chess, and John's life was turned around. He gave up the drink, became a champion chess player, and eventually wrote his autobiography, The Grass Arena, which won 14 international prizes. The point is that as a peer, John trusted Harry more than anyone else, and so Harry was able to get through to John in a way that no other support could. This is the basis for the 5asideCHESS Wingman Programme. It's peer support through action. Step behind the gates of HMP Chelmsford to see how the Wingman Programme is helping to tackle problems in the prison population. Lack of confidence, social skills, silo culture, division, loneliness, all the things that lead to poor mental health with its myriad of consequences, both inside and outside the prison walls.
So as prisons over the years, we've seen an increase in violence and self-harm. So we've seen a change of culture as we've incorporated 5asideCHESS, where young people are engaging much better with each other. Different gang members are sitting down and playing this game with each other, which is something we've not seen before, and I think it's helped break down the barriers that they face with each other. It's worked really well. So I've seen the prisoners when they're playing the game, the conversations develop naturally into where they're discussing their issues, what they're worried about, and I think these are things they're not speaking about. So 5asideCHESS helps with their mental health when they're playing it, because they're able to open up a bit more and discuss how they're feeling, which they might not necessarily do. So it's had a real positive impact here on mental health, and I think it's something that if it's worked in this environment, which is one of the most challenging it can probably face, then it will definitely work in schools, maybe workplaces or universities, which aren't so challenging, and they might see the positive results we have.
With staff and prison relationships, when they're joining the session, they understand a bit more about each other, and they sit down and play 5asideCHESS, and they actually realise they're very similar backgrounds, very similar people, and they can push all that aside, building confidence. And a lot of prisoners come from difficult backgrounds, a lot of prisoners haven't had the best upbringing, so by officers using good positive conversation, language, and just asking, "How are you today?" it actually shows caring, human emotion, and effectively reduces violence and self-harm. Playing 5asideCHESS, it enables them to realise they can make good choices, they can make last-minute choices. It enables them to build up their social skills as well, which is always really positive for them.
Prevention is always better than cure, and if this can help to address the mental health issues that some young people face, it might stop a lot of the prisoners that we receive into custody here with mental health issues that haven't been addressed or worked on previously.
There wasn't a lot of different incentives or interventions to reduce self-harm and violence. So by bringing 5asideCHESS, it's such a big impact within Chelmsford, because it gives them something to look forward to, and they're building on new skills. And prisoners love learning new skills. Most of them come here to change, and it gives them that opportunity.
When words don't come easily, and for men particularly they often don't, you can still connect over a game of five-a-side chess. We know from what people have shared with us that it has helped them find motivation, purpose, it's given them an outlet for expressing themselves, and that their mental health has been helped along the way. We're now taking everything we've learned from inside the prison out into the workplace, because everywhere a wingman can help regardless of the environment. So please do get in touch to talk about how the 5-a-side chess wingman programme could help your workplace, prison, university or school tackle mental ill health in a different, more practical way. Be part of the 5-a-side chess journey and watch change happen.